Welcome to this week's episode of Halftime Oranges. Brought to you proudly in Dublin, Ireland. Today, obviously, good to see Kegs again, mate. How are you?
Great, mate. Always a pleasure to be in your company.
Yeah, and special guest today, George Mirfin. How are you, mate?
Not too bad, mate. Good to be here, fellas.
Relaxed?
Well, I was actually relaxed for the whole day until you told me I was getting on the podcast, and I was actually starting to tense up a bit. I was wondering if I'm actually going to live up to expectations. Obviously, you've had some great guests.
Yeah, I'd say expectations for you would be quite low. So you're looking to exceed expectations, I'd say.
I'm looking to just get a C+, to be honest, just if I can get over the mark. So
C's get degrees, mate.
Would you consider yourself a chatterbox?
No, not normally, no. Far from it, actually. So, we'll probably be a bit short for chat, but we'll try our best.
What do you want to talk about?
I was just wanting to talk about the weather.
Thoughts on it?
It's a bit crisp. No rain today, though. It's a good day in Ireland.
It's a good day in Ireland,
Yeah.
Hell, okay. Both of you boys played today, Kegs. You've lost again.
Yeah, we're 2 down, 2 in a row now, 2 on the trot. Tough game, should have won. Boys just couldn't quite get the job done.
So
2 point loss, yeah.
You were last, are you, in the competition?
No, I believe we're not actually. We're not
Second
last.
last, I think.
Oh, second last. Thanks for the correction.
Yeah.
Second last. Lucky they're not paying you then, eh? Murph, you lost last night as well?
Yeah, narrow loss. Obviously not playing Division 1 footy here. We're playing more like Division 3. But still heartbreaking. Lose by 1 point. But
Yeah.
Move.
I played well.
What would you say?
Did you? Surprising. Well, surprising.
I haven't played that good since probably 2011, and
We would have been year 9.
yeah, I was going year 9.
Right, what sort of stats did you put up yesterday?
Probably about 4 metres carried and about 2 turnovers. So
Any tackles?
On attack or defence?
that was on attack.
Bugger.
There's no attack. So, yeah, that's
Good
me.
day for Murph.
You're about to jump in there, Kegs, and they can really cut you off. So.
Yeah, I was just about to say, what were your tackle stats? Missed tackles to tackles completed sort of ratio?
Completions are pretty good. Probably had about 2 missed.
Yeah.
That was just pure pace, which is if I'm not tracking the outside shoulder, I'm done. So, but they're all very effective. Effective miss.
Effective missed tackles.
Yeah,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
You're also missing a bit of hair. Do you want to talk about that?
Well, that's a bit of a long story, to be fair. It's probably started about 2 years ago.
So opposite to what the actual hair is, because that's quite short.
Yeah. That's very relevant, actually. It's just normal. Some men bald, so it's just sort of part of the cycle, I guess.
And that's in the genetics of the family hair. Like, I don't think it is. Like, your old man's got a harsher set of locks. So does your uncle.
It normally skips a generation, so I'm sort of shit over there. Yeah, the grandparents are bald as badgers, really. So
Lily in trouble? What's she going to say?
yeah, Lily should be okay, but you never know.
Looks like you're making up for both of you.
Yeah, along the way.
How long do you think you just...
How long?
Till you just...
I was thinking
shaves out?
next summer.
Oh, wow.
It's a long way away, mate.
So yeah,
You might actually run its course by then.
Next summer, are we talking NZ summer, Europe summer?
probably the Euro summer, probably the Euro spring.
About June.
Okay.
Yeah, you probably wanted to get a good tan on this.
Yeah, not a bad idea. You unleash a new look heading into Euro summer.
I sort of want to go into summer with you get a bit of tan on. You don't want to go into winter. It'll be all pasty white like you, Declan. So
There's no big colour into it, mate.
well, yeah, it's just like I think tan and bald looks better than white and bald.
What about black and bald?
Yeah, fortunately, I can't really go down that way unless I want to get a bit of nugget on my face. But
Oh, hell. Righto.
yeah.
When you do go fully bald, will you run the sides and a hat on top, or will you go...
Nah, you can't do a hat inside. That's the
Well,
thing.
you're quite thick on the sides and back.
Oh, I could grow for days.
And you can run the hat, and it looks like you still got hair until you take the hat off.
But then you just get a surprise once you get the hat off.
Well, you don't get a surprise. You'll see it every day.
Everyone else will get a fucking surprise though, won't they? So, sort of the...
Could
Or
be
a
like
shock more than
Could be like a wee party trip.
Nah. I've gone past the stage now of it's happening.
Oh, it's been happening since we were about 19.
Yeah, I'm well aware of that, but it's just it's happening.
So will you use a razor?
Yeah.
Will you razor cleaner?
Yeah, we'll get an
Jeez,
electric
that'll
one.
be a sight to see. Yeah.
Get an electric one.
Electric one.
You know, electric razor.
Oh, so you still have a bit of stubble on top.
Nah, I don't know, probably not.
Like a Simpsons character.
Like Homer.
Yeah, just a bit of stubble on
Yeah,
top.
Give it two things going on.
Couple of dots.
I'll do, mate. You have to get me back on once I've got a haircut, eh?
Nah. Just with no video though, eh? Just audio.
Yeah.
It'll
Viewers
be-
might not want to see
It'll be
that.
audio only, so yeah. It's one of those things. What I was actually going to ask you about your intro song, how did that sort of come about?
I believe Dicky came to Palmy actually, and we had a good night out Sunday, but hungover. A few of the listeners had been asking, and it was Dicky's idea, I believe.
It's a great tune though, isn't it? I think the only tune that tops that one is doesn't even top it, is the old NBC intro where they go through the
flags?
regions and the flags,
Yeah,
and it's
that's
got
nice.
that was, I don't know why they even got rid of that. Like, it's an absolute.
I'm not sure about you guys, but my favourite scene on that was actually the Marlborough scene when they're going through the grapevines there, and you see the Marlborough flag?
Yeah,
Obviously Marlborough doesn't exist anymore because they had to merge
with Tasman. Yes.
the Marlborough Russians.
Yeah.
But that was actually my favourite part of the intro.
Really, was it?
Just the grapevines, the good scenic routine, and
Oh, okay, you like grapes, do you?
don't mind them. I was more like the landscapes. I was more getting at there,
Okay,
not the fruit.
That really captured your attention.
Yeah, I can visualise it now.
right. What do I want to touch on there, lads? Well, you were both in Ireland for that World Cup.
Quarter final.
Wow, the whole
Which one are we? Yeah.
whole thing. You would have watched the World Cup final in Ireland, New Zealand, South Africa.
Yeah, we were together actually.
Yeah, you went here. It's great.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It was peaceful. Boys had a good night. Bar the result.
Were you talking? Well, you just having a pinball for yourself a little bit, or was Murph like sort of providing
It
something?
was provided.
I was there.
You were
well
there.
there.
I'm actually
He
there.
actually.
You're always there. That's a given. You're always there, whether or not you're participating.
I actually have the better nights when you're not there, Declan.
When I'm not there.
Yeah. For some reason you just put me off. I think it's your presence.
Would you not? Would you say I'm?
Your odour maybe. Or something
Would you
like
say I'm a great wingman?
that. No, far from it actually.
And why?
More of a deterrent, pointing out my flaws
Nah.
rather than supporting me.
I do pump your tyres up when it needs to be
It's
done.
far from it actually. Yeah.
Wow, come on, I don't know about that, mate. I mean, I've wingman you with many a men.
Many a man.
Yeah.
You have to go through them, man. You're not a man until you hit a man, isn't it?
Well, that's right. And you've had plenty.
But, yeah, I've had my fair share, yeah.
Yeah. So,
We know we're rabbit hole there, but we'll get out of it. And
Yeah, please.
sorry,
Make you
mate.
feel a bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, I feel uncomfortable around.
we'll just talk about our night, saying actually that we had a really good night.
Yeah.
Bar the result.
World Cup
yeah.
final.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Went into Hogan's. That was a bit of a hot spot in the middle of Dublin. Probably might go there later.
Yeah, we might touch base.
Hogan's.
Yeah. Actually, I just wanted to touch back after the final. After the result, Murph stood up. We're in a pub in a little outside area in front of the TV. He stood up, picked up his chair, held it to the sky, and then put it back down and stormed out for a good 5 minutes.
I was going to throw up, but there's a lot of patrons around. And
It was like it was pretty packed. Yeah.
Did anyone say anything to you?
No, they just looked at me like, chill out, brother. It's just a game.
It is quite interesting to do, just lift up a chair and you put it
I was
down.
going to throw up, but there's a crowd behind me.
He was in the motion of wanting to. You could see his expression. He
Oh.
wanted to fucking biff it at the TV.
Because we lost, yes.
Yeah, we did lose the rugby World
For some
Cup
reason
final.
I
What
just-
you?
For some reason I just blanked
Who
out.
we spawned that final?
Yeah, you say we, but I believe your team fucking bowed out in the quarters.
I was going to use your passport.
Again.
Yeah, but you're not really a key. I'll tell you, more of a fake fan. That's
Well,
just loudly actually.
I'm a big fan of King Bodie. Massive fan of King Bodie.
Bodie.
Brody, pardon?
Yeah, he's the
You
king.
pulled that out of your ass, haven't you?
He was the king of New Zealand for a good couple of years there. He's had a bit of a...
2016,
17, yeah.
That was a while ago.
Hang on, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017.
2012.
No,
Mate,
20,
he was-
2015, we had DC and Richie still
Yeah,
running
fucking
around, so you can't.
Yeah, that's.
Don't even.
Best-
Don't on the
Do
conversation.
you not remember the best impact player in the world, Bud Barrett, off the bench?
Yeah, and
2013.
You can't be king and be
That's
an
different
impact
game.
player, mate.
2013 French series, France France All
It
Blacks
wasn't King
Christchurch.
Bodie. It wasn't.
He was, yeah.
It wasn't King Bodie.
He's
Oh,
King
yeah.
Bodie. He was King Bodie after the 2 IB players of the year.
And yeah, 2016-17, which we established was King Bodie.
Yeah,
Not
exactly.
fucking 2012-13,
Wow.
15, man. That's the most rogue.
Yeah, the
we've
Prince-
had all night.
The Prince becomes the king, doesn't he?
Yeah, Prince is probably, if you're an impact player, you'd be more like a Prince.
But I'm just saying, at the end of the day,
You guys talk shit.
Did he ever really dominate the jersey though? Did he really capture it?
nah.
Because there's always question marks over it. Richie sort of should have had the jersey, and then he did have the jersey over him.
2019 was probably the big one, I reckon. Like that World Cup, he should have really been dominating that.
No, but I think the thing that went wrong in that semi-final, if we look back on it, Shag,
The boys are gonna
Shag,
sheds.
Shag, potentially the greatest All Blacks coach he was. I think in my books he is,
Oh, yeah, he's got the best record, I think.
and I think he is. Thoughts?
Oh, Graham Henry's probably got an argument there. John Mitchell.
But did
John Mitchell was right up there in percentage of wins. Didn't quite get the Rugby World Cup.
doesn't quite have a locker in, does
He
it?
could have a good argument for the best haircut as well for the All Black coaches wise.
Look, I'll put Shag up there as number 1. Greatest All Black coach ever.
Nah.
2015 World Cup. He's won the first World Cup back to back. Then he's gone to a semi-final, and England have pulled one of their hats. I think the years he made in that 2019 World Cup finals, he dropped Ben Smith from the 15 and the 23. He played Scotty Barrett at 6.
Yeah, that's a shocker.
We lost a lot of rucks in the first half. Sammy Kane would at least hit rucks. He
Yeah.
would smash those boys at ruck time, and that was a bit of
Who
damage.
should have been the 6?
Yeah.
Was that Artie? He should have really been there.
Well, we had Reed at 8, so Artie would have been.
Artie would
You
have
just
been
had to
bench.
have had Artie.
You could have played left or right with Artie and Sam Kane 6 and 7. I think Artie was at 7 that game.
Oh,
Who's
no,
that
was
one?
it? Was Sam Kane on?
No, they put him on the bench. Yeah, he wasn't captain then, so it didn't matter. Rito was.
Sam Kane. What do we reckon about him, eh? What's the sort of legacy there? Also, he's not a great way to finish.
Well, he's not done. He's taken a sabbatical.
Let's be honest, he's fucking done. Put a line through him.
Yeah, huge call that he wants to come back.
I think he's contracted until 2024.
Doesn't mean you have to
I
play
think
him.
it's 5. I think it
25.
might be.
He can
Nah,
manage it.
it must be 5 because he's
Yeah.
going to Japan for a sabbatical, then coming
Yeah.
back in
2025.
To be honest, I reckon he's done.
Well, what's going to happen there is he taking a sabbatical. So's Artie Salvia. So who's the captain next year? Although I think Artie's actually back for the test
Scotty
match.
Barrett.
I think Artie's actually back.
Yeah,
I think
dog roll probably will be
a
a
dog
one.
roll Barrett.
Yeah.
Does he have the old? Does he have the old brain explosion though?
Yeah,
Plus
but
Kane much better.
Kane did get a recap.
World Cup final.
But it wasn't a Scotty Barrett brain explosion. Like a Scotty Barrett.
Nah, Scotty is, but
Scotty can do the old just straight off the shoulders to the head, and then he gives it these ones. Oh,
What was that for?
what's that going on? You
That
know,
was onside.
those ones.
Yeah. It's a hard one, isn't it? But I think Razor trusts dog roll.
Do you think? But I don't think Doggerel. Nah, because I think Artie's back for the test matches. From what I read, he's done Japan season, but he's back in time for the test match. He missed Super Rugby, he's back.
That'll be, yeah.
So like the June test.
Yeah, he's back for those.
He's back for the June test.
From what I
you
read.
think he'll go straight in?
Well,
Because I know.
Mackenzie didn't.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Mackenzie and Artie probably differently.
Well,
Artie's
Mackenzie's
will
going to
play
be.
the year.
Well, Mackenzie's going to be the 10th of the All Blacks, mate. So not right.
Yeah, no. But he's not going to be World Player of the Year, I don't think.
10's going to be an issue for New Zealand rugby for the next few years, isn't it? Because obviously we've got Damo who will have to be the out and out 10.
Yeah.
But where are you going to go from there? Where's your depth chart?
BC.
BC.
Stevie
You
P.
can, yeah?
Stevie.
You're off your head.
I think Stephen Purefetta is going to be the 2 I see, and I think BC might be the 3 I see.
Oh, I'm not sure about that.
Well, you're not going to
What
go.
about the young guy Burke? And
We've torn his Achilles. He's
Yeah.
out till
Burke's done till April.
he's back mid-April.
kidding me,
Mid-April he's back. He ruptured his
Yeah, so the
Achilles.
Crewies are well in trouble. mate.
fucking hell.
The Crewies are in
I
trouble.
want to touch on that actually, man. If it's Canterbury, you wouldn't know you're a North Islander. I brought this up earlier.
Yeah.
The Crusaders have gone well when they've had a traditional born and bred Canterbury 10 at the helm. So Mertens, I think he's from Canterbury, I'm not actually sure.
Mertens went to Christchurch Boys High School.
Yes.
He's a,
Thanks for
Yeah.
born in Durban though. For,
Yeah.
for,
Yeah.
Space question for you.
It throws it around, doesn't it? So
So
Mertens,
is she South African? No, carry on.
Mertens is the helm for probably that first era in the Crusaders. Then DC took over at Ellesmere College.
You're
And Boys High.
You're missing a wee game there in between. 2004 final, Cameron McIntyre actually played first 5-8.
Beat him. It's another high born and bred. Born and bred out of Canterbury McIntyre.
Did you watch that 2004 final?
I've watched it.
There's two players in that field that had a fucking howler.
They don't need to be
One was
out of respect.
One was at 10 and one was at 15. We'll just leave it at that. We'll put that to bed and we'll move on.
Yeah, that's all that needs to be said. You don't have to go at them.
Nah, sorry, I don't need to do that. But
Yeah, well, Canterbury McIntyre anyway. He's beaten Canterbury, DC, Canterbury, and then you go after like DC. You had Colin Slade, Boys High, Tom Taylor, Burnside, both great, both great tens. Tyler Blinder, out of Boys High. Bit of a tough patch.
He's a bit of a transition team.
Bit of a transition team, but he did his job. He wasn't horrific. He was a stalwart, and then you go into Richie Mwanga out of Stack.
What about Matt Bergquist? He was another transition team.
Yeah, but he wasn't.
I don't think he was a Canterbury.
You know, I'm saying when the boys are humming, the ten's got some ticker out of Canterbury in Christchurch. The only thing I'm saying now, nothing against the tens we've got now, is two are out of Hamilton boys, and Fergie Burke, I think he's from the North Line, he's not from Canterbury, is all I'm saying. If you're from Canterbury, you've got a bit of extra ticker. It's colder. You go through the helm down in Canterbury.
So what are you saying? Would we need
to be a bit weak? Like if you were from Canterbury, you'd be a bit of a better player.
Fucking right.
No, I'm just saying.
Rick's coming from you.
So we're in trouble.
Imagine if you were from the North Island then.
Yeah, well, I'd have a tattoo and all.
Pardon?
Yeah.
So what are you saying? We're in trouble.
I'm not saying we're in trouble. I'm just saying
I would say you guys are in trouble.
we haven't had a history. We don't go great if we don't have a team that's out of Canterbury.
If you're going to put a house on Super Rugby League for the next season, you're going to put it on Kegs. I've got a Kegs for a bit more.
Blues, thanks, mate.
Blues? Yeah.
I'm a Blues supporter. Have been through and through, actually. I've been through some dark times.
Yeah,
boys.
JK days.
I wouldn't say.
Jeez, they were
No,
dark.
yes, I was then. It was
Poor JK.
Do you know what we
horrific.
I don't want to butt in here, but I went to this thing for
Keep going.
university, and JK was the speaker for Westpac.
Yeah,
And
right.
he talked about his coaching the Blues days, and he said, "Look, I wasn't a good coach because I hated doing foot analyst review." So he's like, whatever game on Saturday, and I'd put off looking at the footage. He's like, Sunday couldn't do it. I just couldn't. I just didn't want to do it. Monday didn't want to do it. He wouldn't look at footage till Wednesday.
Wow.
No wonder
No wonder they binned him after 2 years. It's fucking useless.
No wonder they suck.
What the fuck did he think he was signing up for?
And he said that when he was speaking, I was like, come on, brother. No wonder you're going terribly, you know what I mean?
That explains.
That's a shocker.
Yeah.
He was like the next best thing when he got signed for the Blues room. They binned Pat Lee and they brought JK in. Things are going to go well here. I think they got about a 10th and a 12th, and then they're like, see you later.
Just as bad as his fashion sense, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, those
Jeepers.
glasses, eh?
There's
Shocker.
nothing
He
wrong,
looks like the French coach.
nothing wrong with pair of glasses, though.
Old fucking porno glasses.
Right, those things are fucking like, they look bulletproof.
Poor old Fabian, he got knocked down the quarterfinals, poor bugger.
Yeah. To the winning side there.
They should have had a drop pull up this sleeve.
Yeah.
Those 7 All Blacks should have learned from that.
They should have.
Anyway, sorry, so you're picking the Blues, Super Rugby early.
Yeah, I got to back the boys, you know. Maybe the Chiefs, I don't.
God, I hate Chiefs.
I fucking hate the Chiefs.
man.
God, I'd burn down Waikato Stadium if I had a chance.
Great, it's a great stadium though.
I hate them so much.
I mean,
I
it might
just
hate
remember
them.
2013, 14. Just
No,
semi-finals?
2012, 2013.
2012, 14.
Get it right.
12, 13.
I lost the final in
Remember
2014.
Sonny Bill went up there?
Yeah.
He left us, went up there and won 2 titles.
Yeah, what a fucking champ.
What a wanker.
Couldn't do it with you boys. Couldn't.
Well, we
took a
lost
loss
the
with you
heartbreak,
guys in Brizzy.
We played
against the Reds.
every game on the road that year.
Yeah, it was a hell of. Yeah, got to actually go watch a game in Hawke's Bay.
We played the Sharks. We played the Sharks.
Do we take a game in Hawke's Bay?
We played the Sharks in Twickenham.
Might have even been
We
2
took a game
games.
to London.
Yeah, we played the Sharks in Twickenham.
Wow.
Did them. Shawnee Maitland's had a blinder.
Sean Maynard.
Yeah,
Pretty
absolutely.
good for Scotland, actually.
DC's had a blinder that day.
Yeah, Shawnee Maitland scored a beauty. Yeah.
King DC.
But I was actually
It's hard to not go by the Cruise because they've won the last fucking 20 titles.
Well, let's be real.
new coach, new tens, anything.
Rob Penny.
Not a great record in Super Rugby. Waratah's record's not
Terrible,
great.
actually.
Yeah.
What?
Well, there's a Canterbury man.
Is that what he was doing?
Apparently.
Is that what he was doing beforehand? Before getting? I thought he'd been over in Europe.
He'd been the coach of Munster, I think, wasn't he?
Munster. He's been Japan.
Ooh.
Tars.
He had coached the Tars previously.
He got sacked.
Not a great
Oh, man.
record.
Don't think he won a game.
Tars are a bit of a powerhouse.
Does have a
Aussie
good-
super too.
Does have a good Canterbury record.
When did he coach them?
Hornby High, man, just quietly. Just shout out to the Hornby High team.
Did coach there would have been like late 2000s, early teens, I think. Top of my head. I'm Crusaders will be in the mix, but I am leaning towards the Blues.
The Landers in for another shit. The Landers in for another bloody dog of a season.
Yeah.
They got Will Tucker still in the roster, so they probably are.
I don't know if he'll play much though.
He's actually out with an injury.
I think Fags will probably pit him.
He's actually out with an injury at the moment.
Is he?
Yeah.
What's he done?
He's not out. He's out till about 6 weeks in Super Rugby.
Oh, Tux.
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
What's he? Can you
Holland's won
elaborate?
a couple of games then.
They had to cut off half his tongue because he talked so much shit. Nah, he's done his foot. I don't know what.
I think that'd actually be a blessing.
No,
it's not the
not the Joshy, but he's out.
We're blessing.
He's out. What'd you say?
Be a blessing if they cut off Tucker's tongue, to be honest. Talks that much fucking shit.
But he talks though. You can take tips from that.
What do you mean? I've been trying to contribute.
I would say Merce contributing well now.
But if we put like 8 to 9,
I think you're just bringing them bad stereotypes.
if we put 8 to 10 other people in this room, could be a different story, right?
Yeah, but there's not.
But I'm
Three.
That's what I'm saying.
And there's one upstairs.
That's what I'm saying. Cam Miller's at the helm for the Highlanders at 10.
Cam Miller.
Yeah, because Mitch Hunt's gone now.
Maybank's gone.
Where's Hunt gone?
Japan. Fuck. Couple years or 3.
Probably not a bad time to be a 10 in
years,
New
but-
Zealand if you're a young.
Well, I think the Highlanders have signed Cam Miller.
Yeah.
Can't remember off the top of my head the other name of the other 10, and then a Welsh 10.
Well, I know Sam Gilbert can play a bit of 10. Like, he could potentially be in the mix.
Yeah, you could.
Good mate of Evans, actually.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, we've had a couple.
Going long back.
He's actually, I actually think he's a good guy, personally.
Look,
I mean, I don't know like, what you're going to say, but.
I was going to say I've had a couple of bevies with him before. Yeah. Yeah.
My choice.
This is like a rugby club sort of run into.
Nah, I'm not going to lie. I've never had a beer with him.
Yeah.
No. But look, I'd love
Why
to.
would you say that then?
I'd love to tick it off.
Yeah, that was kind of weird, man.
Well, I just wanted to brush over the whole situation there. Yeah.
Right, sweep it under
And
the
you
rug.
thought that was
Yeah.
you saying you've been
Live.
beer with him, like, making it almost an intimate meeting.
Like,
Wow,
that
we're
was
actually
the best
closer
way to put
mates
it
than
under
what we
the-
all assume, yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's intimate having a beer with someone, is it?
Well, like, you know, so that makes it seem like it's one-on-one. You're sort of at the pub.
No,
that's
Bit more gentlemanly.
That's
like,
not exactly
Yeah.
what I. That's not exactly what I was.
You know,
thinking.
shout each other around each sort of thing.
Pats on the back.
Jeez.
Good to see you, Dicky. All that sort of stuff.
Jeez, I don't know if we'd even get that out of him.
Nah.
No,
He wouldn't get out of me, to be honest.
I wouldn't want it out of you.
Fair enough.
Yeah, hell.
The Landers have no one else.
Or they signed this young guy and then another. I think it's another Welsh team. I think for me.
Welsh.
Oh, what about Lee Halfpenny, speaking of Welsh?
Yeah. Wow.
Interesting.
What?
Interesting because they got Will Jordan.
Wow. Do you
Interesting
think
because
he's...
during the twilight of your career, you're going to go play Super Rugby.
Well, you got Will Jordan.
Yeah, fucking hell. It's almost like disrespectful to Super.
What club in Christchurch is Lee Halfpenny going to? It'll be
He's
some.
not going to play club.
But
I think
you've got to get a club. You always get elevated
Yeah,
club.
but he's not. Let's be...
I'm going to go suburbs. Yes, I'm going to
Nah, he'll go
I'm
Belfast.
going to...
He'll go Belfast, I reckon.
Now, what sort of gameplay would suit Lee Halfpenny? It's probably a Sydenham.
Yeah, yes, that's a great. They just accumulate penalties.
Yeah, I could see him around
Yeah.
the fucking bus driver's kit too.
Mm. Yeah, yeah.
Long range
But
penalties.
what's
Jim
it?
McLeod would probably be out of a job next year because...
Do you
What
think
are you
he?
picking?
Do you think he's going there sort of play a coach?
Like
Like,
coach.
like, do you think like you like almost like what they've done with Ryan Crotty? Because in reality, how old is he? He's like fucking 34, 36.
Ryan Crotty was an
Right?
interesting
Why are you
signing.
putting that down? Ryan Crotty being named in the Canterbury squad. Like, is that not another spot for a young up and coming?
Well, he's now in the Crusaders.
Yeah, no, he's in the Cruise.
He can be, aren't you?
Yeah,
No, he's literally he got
signed.
signed last week. Welcome back, Mr. Ryan Crotty.
You can't write him off though. He's
I'm
bloody
not
great
going
all
to
day.
write him off, but how old is Crotts? 36?
35.
Yeah, I'd say maybe 34.
And he's had about 1,500 concussions.
That's why he retired, wasn't it?
That was a bit of a niggle for him.
Did you ever hear that he just doesn't care about the sort of the head knocks? Just doesn't affect him. Well, when you get to about 45, I reckon you'll fucking feel the effects of it.
Yeah.
Just say it quietly, but you suit yourself cross.
CTE.
No, but look, I think he's good to be in there. They had Tim Bateman. They signed Timmy Bateman towards 2015, 2017 era.
But he didn't play.
Well, he played a couple games. I think he played like 2 games, but he was in the background, driving standards, professionalism, all that stuff.
Bro, maybe that's what they sort of they lost like a few good leaders, lost a coach. Bring back someone like Crotty into the mix, like you say, as to drive standards.
He obviously wants the coach, doesn't he? That's he wants to go into coaching.
Yeah. Which is interesting, yeah.
Lee Harpy.
Playing at 10.
Why the fuck would you play him a 10?
We're not going to play 15.
Wow, yeah, maybe.
Well, Jordan's going to play 15 in his fit.
Maybe that's the point.
I reckon they'll play David Hartley.
He actually played on the wing back in his early days for Wales.
He's
He's
not
a goal
a-
kicking winger.
He's not in his early days, is he? He's in his bloody...
He's in his has-been days.
Well, like, you're not going to chuck him back at 10, are you? You can put him back on the wing.
Wow.
Fuck, pardon, you could put him back on the wing. Probably be a liability out there.
On the wing?
Well, also Manasseh's playing for Marist Albion and...
Manasseh's back in the ring black.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I actually like that. I don't think him going to the force wasn't right.
It was a career decision, I like that.
Do you remember the Marist Albion back three when we had Manasseh, Scooby and Dylan? Jeez, it was a weapon of a back three.
Tropic
Well,
Thunder,
Flair.
Tropic Thunder sort of 3.
Yeah, very much so.
Not really any kicking options though, was there?
Very little, yeah. Who we played
Didn't
fullback?
really kick back then, though, did you?
I think Scooby was playing fullback. Like just scampering across the ground as he does.
Yeah, good old Scooby.
Yeah, so I think Lee Halfpenny, yeah, interesting signing.
Very interesting. On the topic of Welsh, did you boys see Dan Bigger, his conversion,
Yeah.
and then had to go off before he kicked the ball?
He's lost his back's like
His
blown
back's
out.
just blown out.
Yeah, that was quite unfortunate, quite funny.
We're watching it again today, and it's just like he's coming full steam and then gets about a metre away from the ball.
Just collapses, yeah.
Like, it looks like a fucking piss take. You know those memes and blokes are
Yeah.
like, oh, my back's sore, and then they fucking start twerking, whatever. It was like one of those where he's just collapsed on the ground and then
Oh,
being
God.
taken off for the match.
Yeah, that's a tough gag.
It's fucking hell.
Sorry, that's what I mean.
You know, the poor buggers just having a
They main frat socks.
They are, yeah. Didn't realise you point out
Wow.
the wardrobe, so.
Well,
Did you work for them, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Sunny's high vis, sort of cover.
Yeah, plenty of that. Plenty of freight moving about, so.
Doing
Comfy
CI.
socks, they actually sit there.
do you often wear rugby socks with your RMs and pants?
Well, they're not rugby socks, they're main freight socks, but yeah, I do. Just a bit thicker material, don't wear it around. Keep you warm. But like what you've got.
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah, I love my new Woolies. You picked them up from
No, I actually got these from Kate Spark back in year 12.
Stole them.
No, she gifted them to me.
We didn't have any, turned up to the Smithtown Hill without any socks one day.
I was actually doing a bit of voluntary labour up at Flock Hill.
Voluntary labour.
I was gifted a good pair of woolies.
They looked after you, didn't they?
Smiths?
Mm.
Oh, I wasn't truly, mate. Not truly. So did the Mirfins.
Yeah.
More so your family rather than you.
Yeah, right.
Your mum always had a bowl of crunchy nut for me.
Yeah, you did steal a lot of my food growing
I
up.
wouldn't say steal, like, it was always known that I was eating it. It wasn't stolen behind the back.
You're just taking it out of my hands into yours. Straight into your gob, so.
Well, Leanne would always say, help yourself to some crunchy nut, and
Well, I'd say, Leanne, that's my crunchy nut.
if Leanne says help yourself, I'll help myself. And I did, numerous times.
Yeah, to my frustration. This is always this for me.
Look at that. Always the rich get richer, the poor get poorer, eh? Always.
Well, it's just the way the world
You
works.
always got
It's
you always
just the way the world works.
you've always got your hand out, not up, don't you?
But that's you fucking clown. You're the one coming around to my house putting a hand out for a crunchy nut. And look at it. Look what's happened.
Well, you usually get about 4 boxes in there, so it's fine.
It's not like Murph was paying for it, was he?
No.
Oh, Kegs, don't need to gang up me like that.
I'm just saying,
Sorry,
hey, I mean, jeez Louise.
You wouldn't have paid for much.
Nah, nothing. Come on, mate. Nothing.
How old are we talking here?
What are we talking?
Like year
Oh, year
12.
12.
Nah, year 11. Didn't really talk to me in year 12 because we.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, didn't really talk to me in year 12 or 13 because we had a bit of beef then.
What's going on in year 12, fellas?
First 15 days and he's a bit too cool for me now.
No, we were right.
Rival schools.
It was more-
we can't talk to you now.
It was more year 13. Murph was the captain of Stack. I was captain of St. Bede's, and Murph thought they had the best squad assembly in the history of the Stacks. Thought he had the best squad assembly in the history of Stack.
It probably was.
Murph is a stack man, isn't he?
And he was
through and
he
through.
was. And he was a captain of that. And they actually had a televised game of Boys High at Stack.
Oh, here we go.
This doesn't. Oh.
And Aaron Simpson's interviewed him pre-game or something during the week.
I'm just trying to be professional as I can.
And he's giving it the old, because he can go to prep school there from like year 0. He's giving it the old
How's this come up?
Aaron Simpson's asked him about it. He's gone, yeah, look, I've been at Stacks since for 13 years now. It's, you could say Stacks pretty much my life.
God, that quote's come back to hit me.
Oh, fucking loser.
What was the score of that game?
They lost. Oh, they actually won 26-25, 25-24.
Oh, well, that's
25,
okay.
24 we won.
Yeah, Sam Gilbert actually kept like pinning them on the game.
Yeah.
No, but the thing was, they beat us 13-12 at St. Bede's and Murph's shape.
12-9 I think it was.
12-9, sorry, 12-9.
No try
I wouldn't
scores.
say it's a hard defeat though.
Sam Gilbert actually had another blinder that day. Slotted about 4 penalties from long range.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Now he had Ziz. Good old Ziz goal kicking that day?
Sammy England was the best out of us. Murph's come up to me after that game, big smirk on his face, beating us at home.
Another quote I've regretted.
Shakes me at the front of the line and goes, good game, we'll see you in the final, mate. We've beaten them in the semi-final and won the comp.
Oh wow.
You just never catch it.
Young and naive, so one of those things.
Never catching chickens before they hatch, though, eh?
Oh, it was a bit early in the season to be making those sort of calls as well, but
I was about halfway mid-season.
Buffalo, is it?
you probably could get another couple for the boys actually while you're up.
Well, there's a couple of there if you don't want.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
Alright. We probably should deviate from school with footy, it's probably not.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
Good memories though, eh, fellas?
Well,
Were
for
you-
some.
Were you Kegs, Palmy, no, you were Navy boys?
Yeah, Navy boys, yeah.
The sky blue.
Sky blue. Yeah, great
I
days.
don't like sky blue, just generally Shirley boys and all that sort of jazz.
Is that because have you lost a lot of games to them?
Nah, well we didn't have a great run actually.
Nah, it's because you boys are fucking dark blue, aren't you?
Yeah, I prefer the navy blue.
Warriors.
You do for the name blue.
Yeah.
Would you
You
ever
even like what you were. Yeah, good stack in there. Look at that, navy blue,
No,
bit of white.
don't really like Protestants, if I'm being honest.
I've been a religion into it at all, but anyway, yeah.
That's what drives it. Speaking of navy blue, not out. How's that? Just in your own time there, lad. Speaking
Well,
of
you're
that,
still meant to finish that one because I buffaloed you, so...
True.
Just in your own time, lad.
Would
As
you-
you'd say,
We've got about
don't
15
count your chicken.
buffalo there.
would you consider joining the navy?
No, I don't think this is my cup of tea, honestly.
A lot of men there though.
I don't see what's that got to do with it.
Not your cup of tea or your cup of tea? Ben?
Not my cup of tea.
Why are you bringing this back up? It's so uncalled for.
We've brought this up, we've sort of moved on.
You said you were uncomfortable before, but you're the one that keeps bringing it back. Maybe I'm sorry. Maybe you want to join the Navy.
I just have to figure that out sometimes with George.
Yeah, it's one of those things, but no.
Is
I've
it
got
George-
little to no interest in joining the
Is
Navy.
it true though? I've heard a story that
No, you haven't.
I have heard this story. I have heard-
You haven't.
I have heard a story that
Here we Yeah.
anytime you go out and a girl doesn't want to get with you, you accuse them of being lesbian.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. As you just naturally assume.
Yeah, well, would you say there's a higher rate of lesbians in Dublin?
Yeah, it's fucking heaps. Yeah. There's a couple we ran into last weekend actually. But,
When I was out with Murph, I think he met one that wasn't a lesbian actually.
Oh, really?
Correct, yeah, correct.
She was trans.
Must have been.
Jeez.
Yeah, no, I don't think so anyway, but
Yeah, okay.
Wow. Didn't know if you knew.
Right.
I would assume.
Rightio.
yeah.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Hasn't really been much discussion about the Hurricane squad, and there's a very good new player playing for them.
Yeah.
Jordy Barrett.
New player at
Yeah.
Hurricanes.
Yeah, another new position for him. I think he's going to be the new 10.
I think that's an incorrect sort of assumption.
I think that's what the plan is. He's going to move to 10.
And have you
That's.
Just got a bit of intel.
from?
I don't want to be naming any sources, but 10's the new.
Murph's memory log.
Huh. Hell. Well, I would consider that Brett Cameron or Aidan Morgan would probably play 10.
Yeah, I'd say Brett Cameron.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards BC. And Jordy will
Is
probably...
he still 1 or 2?
Yeah, he's a
He
tuber, isn't
is.
he?
Is he
That's
Tudor?
true. He's a great man, actually.
Yeah, Dicky and Brett Cameron go long back.
Yeah, we do. We do. We buried the hatchet though.
Oh, that's good.
In my man in 2 days. Well, he didn't really have a hatchet with me.
Yeah. Is it Morris Missiles that you had the hatchet with?
Wow, we didn't.
What's
Yeah.
the story behind that? Like, is this on the piss sort of
What's
up?
what story was that? Sorry.
We sort of had a bit of beef with Brett Cameron's missus. You sort of got in fights with her every time you ran into her in town and that sort of stuff, and bit of a verbal spat.
Guy.
It's really out of character for you.
Yeah, like I don't have a lot of run-ins, but I did have a run-in with that lovely lady. All respect to her. Yeah, look, it was when Bretty was at the Crusaders.
Right.
And-
it's struggling on the form a bit.
I don't think it's not as current as it is.
No, it's not. Definitely not.
Just thought we'd disclose it.
Definitely not. Yeah, no, look, I've never really met Brett Cameron, and I now live with Nick Lake, who's one of his good mates, and I knew Lake, and Lake's a great guy, and so is Brett. But back in the day at uni, I thought I was a bit of a hero, big Crusaders fan, and Brett wasn't playing.
You're a bit of a hero, but
Brett wasn't playing well for the Crusaders, and I just thought his form wasn't great,
so
and
you take it out on his missus.
Wow.
That's the way.
Jesus, that's a cowardly act.
That's below the belt if you've ever seen it.
there's a bit more to
Within
it.
Dicky's nature, though.
There's a bit more to it, but I won't get into it. Anyway, yeah.
Got over your indigestion there.
I sort of said some not great things about Bretty's form to her, and she's kicked off about it, which is probably fair enough. And then, that beef stuck around, but, saw Bretty, and I sort of, great guy, and he's actually a good player, so I don't know what I was talking about back then, but,
Yeah, right. Just naive.
Young and naive, yeah.
Young and naive, a bit like me, coming up to you after the game back in the day, but you move on, don't you? You learn.
yeah, so that was, I don't know if that hatchet, the other hatchet, the Brett hatchet, good guy, we're all good.
Yeah.
The other hatchet hasn't
Probably
not
still
quite
running
buried, no.
around.
Yeah. Yeah, not great.
Probably.
Not great, that one.
I imagine you'll cross paths again soon, you'll be able to see where that ends.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. How you always sort of adjusting to the sort of like the northern hemisphere sort of daytime, the sort of conditions. I don't know about you boys, but the days are getting shorter.
Yeah.
Pretty grim sort of conditions actually. Obviously I quite enjoyed the summer, but
Did you?
Things gonna be a long winter. Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, I enjoyed most of it anyway. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm with you there, Murph. Here in Ireland, sun will rise at about 8:39, set at 4:30. Short days. Wow. Our friends are back home lapping up a NZ summer. It's gonna be tough.
It could be a tough old summer on the Instagram, sort of seeing the stories and stuff. Could be a bit grim, but
It's quite easy to say though over here that you're up before the crack of dawn, though, isn't it?
yeah, I guess it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably not going wrong.
Probably
with
wake
that.
up at fucking 9 and
Roll out of bed at 20 past 8, you're up for crack of dawn, mate. I was up for crack of dawn this morning. You know, mate.
Yeah.
I think what might be a nice wee fix for us will be our Spain trip
Ooh.
that the boys have planned.
Yeah. Malaga.
Malaga New Year's.
Yeah, that could be a bit.
Can't say I'm looking forward to it.
I was, and then you confirmed you'll come in, and then I sort of got a bit off it.
Really?
Yeah.
Any reasoning?
Well, I don't really enjoy the travels with you through Germany and Vienna and Budapest.
Any reasoning behind that?
Just your presence, more than anything.
I
There
feel
was a couple of incidents regarding security, the law, that didn't really.
Would you do
Didn't
it?
go on your.
No, we're not going to go down that rabbit hole. Probably not.
Do you want to get into it?
No, I don't actually.
Well, we don't have to disclose what happened, but we can talk about where you spent one evening.
Nah, I'm not going to take that on, lads. I'm just a bit of
Okay.
Lance Armstrong here. I'm not going to take on that question. I don't want to incriminate anyone else.
There's no one else incriminated.
No, I just don't want to talk about anyone else. I'm only going to talk about me. So.
Okay. You were the only one involved.
You did enjoy watering gardens, though, Murph.
Yeah, I did. I did feel like the gardens in Central Europe.
And you enjoyed folding a deck chair.
Yeah, I did pick up a wee nickname there, but
It's true though.
I don't think it was really that true.
You folded like 11 o'clock every night when we went out.
It was late in that. It was probably about 2, 3.
Yeah, you.
I was just keen on
Yeah,
a,
you telling some fibs, mate.
I was just keen on a wee nap at 3 a.m. Is that?
What?
Lock me up.
For
Lock
8
me up.
For 8 hours.
And then you'd come back, you'd be the hero of the week. Come back, 7 a.m. I haven't been to sleep, and then you go for a run. And then you
Yeah,
just
that's
and then
heroic, eh?
go for a run, and then you just go to sleep for the rest of the day.
That's a lie. We actually did deck out. I did deck out in 1 hour. 1 hour
So
sleep.
you're a passenger, literally.
Well, I
Yeah, trip to
didn't.
deck out.
Well, I didn't actually.
We might as well chuck you in the gas chamber because you went fucking off.
Oh, come on, mate. That's your heritage there. Don't be joking about it.
That's probably closer to your heritage than anyone.
Yeah.
Not sure about that.
If I was living with you, you fit the description.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
This is one with all the money.
It's not really me though, is it?
Blonde blue eyes.
Well, yeah, that's exactly right. I won't get into that though. It's a bit.
Yeah, we won't.
Yeah, it's not about
we
that.
won't pick up that.
Well, now we're on the topic of that. What's your thoughts on Gaza?
Oh, it's a bit of a bottleneck, to say the least.
There's a bit going on there, isn't there?
Yeah,
Now, have you donated?
I haven't.
Either of you boys donated to the cause?
No.
What cause? The Israeli or the Gaza cause? Because I've
You-
donated to one of them, but it's not probably the one you have.
Oh, so we're just picking opposite sides, are we?
But we normally do. Especially when it
Well-
comes to religious wars. We're normally on the
Well,
opposite
it's a
side of
pretty
things.
complex situation from what I've read up on. So I'm actually not too sure.